Okay, so can you guys? We're gonna do this again. We just thought people could hear us a second ago. Can you guys hear us coming in here? Let me know in the chat box if you can hear us coming through. Check it out. Yes, perfect. Okay, Tom's here from Virginia. Tom, I'm right near you. I'm in Washington, D.C. Brett's not too far away from you in Pennsylvania. Great. We've got Craig on here. Yeah, let me know in the chat box here. We're really excited. It's early in the morning. Uh, Brett just got done shoveling snow. So, and I know that he's in a room right now with a little space heater on it. He's trying to keep warm in this cold winter weather. I know some of you are here from all over the world, so I'm really curious for this time who's attending at 9 a.m. Eastern on a Sunday morning. Who can be here at that time? We've got a full house here today. It's really people are packing in. I just sent out a notification letting people know what's for breakfast. I don't know, but have you had breakfast yet, Brett?
I did. My wife made me coffee and scrambled or fried eggs and bacon.
That's a man's breakfast right there.
Apparently, if I wake up at 5 a.m. and shovel snow so she can go to church, she cooks me breakfast before
you
church. So
you deserve a breakfast if you
it's
do
a give
that.
and take.
That works for me. Okay, so who do we have here? We've got Gaynor asked what's for breakfast. We've got Craig from Oregon, Dean from Orlando. I always think about people that live in Orlando. In my mind, I think that they go to Disney World like all the time. But probably if you live there, it's like the least place that you just want to stay away from. You probably want to stay away from all the tourists and everything. Uh, we've got PJ, Jonathan, Scott here from Delco, Pennsylvania. I don't know if that's near you, Brett. Delco, Pennsylvania.
I'm not sure. I'm actually kind of curious. So I'm going to look that up.
We got April from the UK. She just had lunch. Bon appetit. How do we make it full screen? Dale, you gotta. I don't know how to make it full screen on your computer. You gotta find something there. There should be something to make us full screen. Do you really want to see us full screen? That's the question. That's what you need to ask yourself if you want to see our mugs. We're not going to be on here the whole time. Don't worry. We're going to take our faces off here in a minute. But I thought we would say hi to you guys before we jump in here. We've got Tony from Southern England, Robin from Seattle, Lorenia from Lorena from Ohio, E from Wisconsin. Let's see who else. Bert from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. I've never been to Ontario. Brett, have you been to Canada?
No, never been to Canada. My wife was in Canada last year, but I've never been to Canada.
I figured since I'm already from Maine originally, like that's cold enough. I don't need to go anywhere colder. Paul from Knoxville, Craig from Delco. I don't know where that is.
I just looked that up. That's Delaware County. That's like
Delaware
that's what they
County.
call it. So Philadelphia, outside of Philly.
Okay. Thank you for doing research. We've got Widar from Norway. So I guess it's probably evening time for him in Norway. It's cold and snowy in Nebraska too. Is someone here from Jakarta? It's 9 p.m. on a Sunday night, so that seems like a pretty good time for you here for us to do a webinar. I'm gonna give people just a couple more seconds, just so you guys know. I don't like to make you guys wait. I'm not gonna punish you for being early by making you wait, but I just did send people out a little message to get the stragglers on here. I know there's some people rolling out of bed. I just woke my daughters up. They were not pleased to wake up and get out of bed. We just lost Brett. Bye, Brett. Yeah, but we are going to get started.
I figured I tormented everybody enough by letting them see my face.
No, we like seeing you. We like having you make an appearance. The man behind the screen here. What is it, like the Wizard of Oz coming out, showing himself. We've got Debbie. She says, "Can you see me? I can see your text, your message, Debbie. I can't see you." We've got Varit, 1 a.m. in Melbourne, Australia. So great. Thank you for coming on here. I know that's really late. And I always get messages from people. They'll be like, why can't you do it at a different time? And it's hard to do a time where everyone it's going to be best, like, for everyone out there. It's just like, what can I do? It's difficult. I try to make everyone happy, and you can't make everyone happy. Nobby says it was supposed to be hi to Brett. No, Nobby wants to say hi to you, Brett, so that's good. Chris from Orlando, we saw that. Okay, Art says, do not see chat. Art, you are talking in the chat. Maybe you don't see it. You're not going to see. You're not going to see the other people's messages. Those are just for us. We get the messages, and I read them off. I'm the messenger. So today we've got something great for you guys. We're really excited about this. I know that you've probably received either messages from us. Maybe you watched an interview. Maybe you got an email from someone. Uh, Maybe you just stumbled upon this somewhere. But I'm just curious. First, before we even jump in here, while we're waiting, how many of you are currently doing email marketing in your business? Just let me know if say yes or no if you are currently doing email marketing.
Hey, Mike, while you're waiting for people to put that in there, I wanted to, there's a guy, Mike here. He keeps raising and lowering his hand over and over again, which is popping up and closing my screen. Mike, if you need something, just type it in the chat box and we're glad to help you out. But I mean, that's just all that's doing is hiding my screen over and over again.
Don't annoy Brett.
No. I mean, he obviously wants some attention and I want to give it to him. Just type in the chat box what you need and we're glad to help you out.
Yeah, definitely. We'll help you. We'll help you there. Okay, so as far as people doing email marketing right now, I've got a lot of yeses, some nos in here, and I'm curious because I mean, at this point in 2025, we all know that email marketing is profitable. I think I don't need to go and explain to you that the whole money is in the list. The fact that email marketing, if you took away everything in my business, that the one thing that I would want to have is my email list. If I can have my email list, I'm still in business. You can take away my YouTube channel, you can take away my Twitter, my Instagram, all that stuff. As long as I have my email, that's my business. I can still send out emails to my customers. I can still send out emails to my subscribers and still be able to reach them. That's why you see people on YouTube and on Instagram putting links for people to sign up for that free gift. Sign up because they want to be able to control their business. They want to be able to control your destiny, whatever they say with that kind of stuff. But my question is, for the people that said no, why aren't you doing email marketing? Why aren't you doing email marketing right now? If you're not currently doing it. Okay. Yep. Difficult. Not sure how. That that makes sense, Robin. Expensive. Especially if you we'll talk about that today. That kind of this guy helps me with my presentation today. Yeah, a little scary and expensive. It doesn't have to be scary, doesn't have to be expensive. Awesome. Monthly fee, email marketing. Yeah, a lot of people don't want to have a monthly fee. They don't want to be sitting there going, I no list. That's a big one as well. Something I'm going to cover here today. Also, great. Let's jump in. Okay, I'm good for it. Thank you so much uh, for entertaining me here. I appreciate it. I think that's enough time for the stragglers to come in. Give me a yes in the chat box if you guys are excited. Are you ready to go? Give me a yes if you're ready to do it. Yes. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for looking at us this morning. I just rolled out of bed as well. What can I do? Okay, let me get this going here. We'll jump into it. I'm gonna take me off the screen.
Mike, if you're talking, your audio is out.
Hey there, everyone. Welcome to today's workshop. My name is Mike Thomas. You guys know me as Mike from Maine, and we're also here with my partner, Brett Rutecky. Just thank you, everyone, for being here today. Of course, we have something really amazing to show you. Not only are we going to be showing you exactly how this new software works, but we're going to actually showing you something that I think is very unique in this space, and it's the fact that we have actually been using it ourselves, and we have real results to show you. Now, I know that might be a little bit crazy. Yeah, I see the comments coming in. Yeah, it's not a normal thing here to be doing, but it's something that we've put a lot of time into. Brett has some amazing results, and I'm going to share with you my results as well here today. Now, if you're not familiar with us, this is us right here, Brett Rutecky and Mike from Maine. I'm Mike from Maine here. Brett Rutecky is the software genius behind this. He's actually created it himself. He coded it himself. He doesn't outsource it somewhere else. He does all the work himself. And I'm the guinea pig. I'm the one that he usually, what he does is he uses it himself. And he has beta testers also take a look at it as well. But then he hands it off to me. And he says, Mike, break this for me if you can. And I do my best to break it up a little bit. But it's just, I think you're going to be really amazed by this software here today. And if you're in the right place right now, if you are currently using any sort of email marketing software, if you know that you need to be building a list, but you haven't done it yet because you're just afraid of the exorbitant prices that these email autoresponders are charging, it just really isn't fair at all how much they can charge people, and you just want to get your business to a place where you've got an email marketing software that's actually going to get you results. And that's what we're here for today. Now, of course, if you are like watching this and you're doing 10 million things at the same time, please don't. Please just be with us for the next about half an hour, 45 minutes. We're not going to draw this on forever. There's really no reason to do that. We're just going to be here for a little bit of time, but I just want to make sure that you're with us. If you can just close all those different things and be with us during that time period. Now, what is this all about? What is imail? I'm not going to draw this out here today. I'm not going to be like, hey, tell you our story of rags to riches and how we started off with nothing and built ourselves up. You've heard that a million times before. We're just going to get down to it today on this call. So what is imail? What's it all about? Well, as you can see here on the screen, it says here, seven-figure marketer finally reveals the exact software he uses to drive unheard of email open rates, clicks, and profits without ever paying a monthly fee for email services. And that's exactly what this is. Imail is a software that will allow you to send email, bulk email. So you can send broadcast email. You can do put people on sequences, meaning that you can like have them get an email one day and an email another day, etc. We have opt-in pages that you can actually get people onto your email list with. You can even be able to upload your subscribers to your email list if you are moving them over from another place. Now, you can't just go out there and scrape emails off the internet and put them into the software. We don't want you to spam people, but if you have permission to email these people, go ahead and upload them into the system. This is something that we want to make sure that you have full control over your email list. Now, this right here, you can see Brett actually has generated over $59,000, and this number is actually low now because he's generated much more than that now. But when we took this screenshot, and this was just in, you can see here, it was from June 20th to November 20th. He'd made $59,000 all from using this email marketing software. That's what he's using, and the reason why. And he's got a whole story about this. The whole reason why he did that is because he's gone through, and you can check it out when we on the sales page. But he had actually gone and he had been on other autoresponders. And he had been kicked off of them for no reason. He actually woke up one day, he'd been using one of the big name autoresponders that kicked him off for no reason at all and just said that his account had been terminated. Maybe some of you watching this right now have had that happen to you, where your accounts have been canceled. They're just like, okay, bye. And you're like, what? And he wasn't doing anything wrong. He wasn't spamming people. He wasn't being a bad boy. They just ended up just shutting his account down. And then he actually ended up moving over to another autoresponder, and that one ended up like not working well at all. He actually, when he uploaded his email list to it, he lost 30% of his subscribers when he uploaded them. And then suddenly they just started, he was emailing with them. He's like, he couldn't do anything about it because what was he going to do? He's like, okay, at least I have 70% of my emails. He went and he started to email, and then suddenly his delivery started going down, and his open rates were going down, and his click rates were going down. And it was because there was a spammer in the system on the same IP as him, on the same using the same sending with them, that ended up messing it all up. So it wasn't separated enough in order to protect his account. And he actually ended up like losing all his open rates and his clicks as well. So he went out, of course, and if you know Brett at all, he went and he actually built an autoresponder of his own. He built it out. He made it much, much, much better. And you can actually see here, these are real results of his. These aren't fake screenshots. I mean, aren't you guys sick of it? I see this over and over and over again, where you go to these sales pages. I was just looking at one the other day, and actually Brett and I were looking at a page, and it was just all these testimonials, and they were like, oh, I made like X amount of thousands of dollars with this software. And you could tell, like, the people on the page were like perfect looking people with like perfectly white teeth and like perfect, like just like beautiful looking people. It's just like fake. It's like so obvious that it's fake. And I think customers even must understand that it's fake. I don't know. But anyways, so I'm not going to go on a rant here about that. Let me know in the chat box. I actually want to see if you guys are sick of that as well. Are you sick of the fakeness that is just rampant in this industry? Yeah. Okay. Good. Wow. You guys you're more pissed off than I am, and you should be. We should be. We should all be mad. We want to see real results. We want to see stuff that people are actually doing. We want to actually help people in their business. It's so important. Anyways, so what am I showing you here after I go on my little rant? These are actual results of Brett's. And Brett has an email list. You can see he has 4,479 subscribers on his list. It's not like Brett's getting amazing results. He's got an email list of like 100,000 people on it or something. No, he's got a very like decent normal size list here, a very realistic size list. You can see that he's sent over 500,000 emails with it. So he's sent a lot of emails. It's not like he sent an email one time and he got an amazing open rate with it. He sent a lot of emails, got a lot of opens, got over 128,000 clicks. That's a lot of clicks. 75% average open rate and a 32% average click rate on his emails. So he built something to actually help people out. Well, actually, let's be honest. He actually helped himself out in the beginning, and that's what we like to do. Essentially, is what Brett will do is he'll create something for himself initially, and then we will release it out to the public after. Well, as I told you before, he releases it to me for me to be the guinea pig, and I'll tell you about that in a second here. But that's the software that we've created, imail, and it's something that I really think that you're going to love, especially if you are interested in having complete control over your email list, having a system that's going to let you send emails the way you want to, how you want to, not without having to worry about all this BS here. Now, this is really cool. I want to show you this this shot right here of the sender score. This is again a real shot of what Brett did. There's a website that you can actually put your emails through, and you can test it to see if it like is going to go to spam or not. And it's actually, he has it right here, mailtester.com. And iMail, we put it to the test and put it through that test, mail tester, and it gets a perfect 10 out of 10 for sending to it. Perfect 10 out of 10. So I mean, there's these big email autoresponders that people are using, and those people, I have a confession, and it's gonna hurt a little bit, but those people that we're talking about that are using those big name autoresponders, myself. So yeah, let me go over here and show you this. So this is this is both my confession and my you're gonna forgive me for it. Hopefully. This is me testing out Brett's software. You can actually see that I've been testing this out since October. You can see October 10th right down here. It says, I don't know if you can see it on my screen here, but it says testing this out down here where I started testing it, and I've been using it and making sure that it's going to actually work for you guys. But let's hold off on that. So the current email marketing software that I have been using up until starting to use this is this one right here. And I don't want to throw other things under the bus here. I don't want to be saying bad things about them, but I'm just going to show you my screenshot here. So this is the one I'm using. And my average open rate on this is a 12.23%. With an average click rate of 0.77%. So I get a 12.23% open rate on this one. So let's go over here. And before I do that, I want to let you know that I've been paying 100. Well, it was 149. They just put the price up on me in October. Thanks, guys. They brought the price up another $20, so I pay $169 a month to be able to get that 12% open rate. Okay. So let me bring you over here. So let me show you some examples of some emails that I have sent with this and a promo that I did. So this is a specific promo. I did 3 email blasts to my main email list. These were 3 main blasts that I did. And let's look at the stats for that. So the first stats, you can see this one. I went out to my list. I got 2,000 opens, 17% open rate, 102 clicks. I got a 17% open rate on that compared to the 12%. So I'm getting a higher open rate with this than I am with my expensive software here. Crazy. I know. Okay, so that was the first one. So what was that? That was the first email that I sent. Now there was this one that I sent. A 14%. Oh no, I got a 14% email rate. Still better than the one that I was paying $169 a month for. So 14%. And then the last blast that I sent out to all my list there, this was sent out to everyone, again, a 17% open rate for that. And just, I mean, even like, I'm not going to say I'm always going to get that, but I mean, this one right here, I got an 18% open rate on. This is one that I just sent out. And I mean, you're going to have ones here. This was like this one here. I got a 10% because I wasn't my headline wasn't very good. Like, it's going to happen. It's not always going to be perfect. I don't want you to think it is, but look, there's another one, 18% open rate on that one. Here's another one, 19% open rate on that one. I mean, so in general, 19%. In general, I'm getting really amazing open rates on it. I just think I've been completely astounded by this. So I'm going to give you guys a quick little demo here. Is everyone excited here? Put a yes in the chat box if you guys are excited, if you want to see more about how this works, and you want me to kind of give you more of a little demo inside of here. Awesome. Okay, so let's take a look inside of iMail and see exactly how this works in here. So this is the software. It's a cloud-based system. So you log in. You have your own, obviously your own login to get in. You don't have to host anything yourself. You don't have to buy a domain name. We do all the hosting of the software for you. And you can go in here and you can see. You can have your lists. So you can see how many subscribers you have. I've got a test list. I've got my main list. I've got, and then I've got an affiliate list here. You can kind of see when your email last sent to them. You can go in here and you can get an opt-in URL. So if you want to, and I'll show you that in a second, you can clean your list, you can delete your list, and you can also download your list. So you have the option if you ever do want to use another email marketing software, God forbid, but if you wanted to use another one, you can go and you can take it out. It's your email list. Now you also have your subscribers, and I'm not going to show you my list of subscribers, but you can have full access to all of that, and because I want to protect their emails as much as I can here. And then of course you have your place where you send all your emails, and this is where you can draft your emails in here. It's really easy you can put your schedule dates. So you can schedule all your emails. You can choose the list that you want to put them on. You can use stat tracking or not use stat tracking. So it's up to you if you want to use that. You can also exclude lists. So if you don't want to send to a particular list, you can put your subject line in here, put your email in. And this is something that I hadn't even shown you yet, is the fact that you can write with AI, which is pretty amazing, is that you can actually go in here and we can bring in a sales page. So I could essentially go and take a sales page for a product and I can put it into the AI. You can either do it with a prompt, so you can write in what you want it to be about, or you can enter in a URL. I can put that in here, and I can let the AI work for me. And it's going to take a second to do this. I'm going to take a sip of coffee. And look, it just wrote me an entire email. And it says, attention, any marketer, maximize your email profits with imail. Are you tired of paying huge monthly fees to autoresponder services that limit your potential? It's time to say goodbye to those pricey subscriptions and hello to imail, the powerful email marketing software designed for today's digital marketers. No monthly fees, unlimited everything, GDPR ready, complete control, and powerful results. It talks about how Brett made $59,000. Like, it's pulling the actual stuff from the sales page here. And then you put your link in here, and you obviously you want to go in there and change a little bit. Like, you want to change who it's from, etc. So you're gonna have to look at it a little bit, add your links in. I mean, come on, guys, you got to do a little bit of work here, but it writes your entire email for you. And you can go in there if you wanted to. You could take this right here. You could use that as your subject line. Go up like that. If you didn't want this thing, attention any marketer, you could just kind of get rid of that. Go up like that, and you can add in. Let's say you wanted to put an email, like a link here. Click here to check it out, and then you go like this. Take your affiliate link, put it right in there. If you've got, or if we want to take whatever, any kind of link that you want to put in there, and then you can send it out and have it write the email for you. So, like, I don't know what more we're what more we're able to do, other than, I mean, we've given you a system to send the emails. We're writing the emails for you. Also, just so you know, and one thing that Brett and I both feel the same about is, when possible. Now, I won't say that there won't be any time ever that we'll write a software that doesn't that includes the API fees in it. But when possible, we do our best for us to pay the API fees for you. So a lot of times, maybe you've bought a software and then you find out that you need to go in and you need to put in an API key. You need to go to OpenAI or one of these, like 11 Labs or whatever, all these different ones out there, and you need to put in your credit card and get all that stuff and buy API credits for it. We don't want to do that to you. You don't have to do an API with this. So for the AI writing, we cover all the costs for that. So all you have to do, you don't have to put in an API key for that. We cover all that for you. Now, the sequences here, so you can add in your own sequences. I don't have any sequences in mine. I know Brett does use them, but you can create a sequence here, and you can put in your list. You can have it so that subscribers will automatically be deleted from your sequence list and subscribe to another list after. So let's say they go through, you've got a kind of a sequence of, maybe you're trying to sell products or something and you want to put them through, and then when they're done, you just want to do affiliate campaigns to them after. So you've got them on like this, the list that they get on, then afterwards you just want to put them on your main list. You can do, like, after they've gone through there, maybe they didn't buy or they did buy, you can put it on there, and then you can go and you can create sequences, different messages, and it will give you the stats for your sends and your opens, etc. with that. So that's kind of a cool feature there. And tools. So we've got things like list reports, list checkups. You can do lead pages. So a lot of people ask, like, can you create a lead page? All you do is you go in here, you just set this up. You can put a video on your page if you want to. You can change the button text. You can change where people go to when they opt in. And it will just create, I mean, I just created a very basic one for this demo, but you can create a opt-in page and people can just get on your email list. So it's, and we host it all for you. So you don't have to even worry about hosting that. Now, we do have full tutorials on how to set everything up. And so just know that there are tutorials involved in there. We have our support desk as well. So if you have any issues, you can go in and you can put in, but here's the thing, I want to tell you this right now. Brett will be happy that I say this. If you do have a support ticket, make sure you tell us, like, what software you're putting in the support ticket about, and, like, give us your, like, maybe your receipt or your login name or something, just so we can be able to help you out a little bit more with that. But one thing I want to show you, and this is kind of the part that I wanted to leave to the end, is earlier I had shown you that I had done this promo, and I had sent out the emails for ShopReel, and I had sent the email, and it was right here. So I'd sent this one, and we sent this one, and then this one right here. So I'd sent these emails out promoting a product, and I want to show you the results that I got with this. So right over here are the results for that. And I just grabbed the stats for that specific product from November 20th to December 5th. You can see that I made $1,500 in affiliate commissions from those emails. And I just wanted to show you that I actually use the software myself. I took it and put it to the test. Not only is Brett getting results with this, but I got results with it as well, using it and actually using it in my own business and mailing to my customers. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go back and let me stop sharing my screen here. Can you guys see me? Let me know in the chat box if you guys can see my lovely face here. You can see me. Good.
I can see you.
Brett can see me too. I'm glad Brett can see me. Awesome. Guys, really, what do you think? I'm obviously I'm gonna tell you more about this here in a second, but I just want to take a quick break here just to talk about this. I've had some questions that have come in here, and I know Brett in the background has been trying to answer some of them here, but just let me know what your first impressions are of this, because we're really excited about this, and it takes a lot. Brett and I have been doing marketing, internet marketing for too long, over 10 years now. It's quite a long time, and it takes a lot to get us excited. And even Brett is saying to me, "It's like, Mike, you've got like ADHD. You're all over the place." And I am. I'm excited about this, and I just think that I can feel the excitement from you guys as well. And it's just definitely like really cool. So okay, so yeah, so William says this will be a game changer for email marketers. And I really do think that this is going to be a game changer for a lot of you. Those of you that actually use this in your business, those of you that get it and actually use it. That's the important part. Actually use it, because I truly believe that Brett has created something that not only is for himself, but he's created it so that now other people can use the exact same system to get results with. And not only was he able to get those results, I was able to do it too. Someone's asking, can an unsubscribed be incorporated into it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't even need to like paste it in there or something like that. It's automatically added into your emails. William says, awesome. Jocelyn says, awesome. Tony says, I can see me use a landing page, and we can cover all that later on. It's really simple. It's like the easiest landing page creator I've ever seen. And someone says, sweet, awesomeness, etc. Awesome. Okay, good. I'm glad we're on the same page, because I don't know. I want to be with people that are excited about this, because I truly think I want to make sure that you understand the importance of what Brett has created here. So let me go ahead and share my screen with you again, if I can figure it out. Click on share my screen, and
I think like GoToWebinar changes their admin interface every 10 minutes.
drives me crazy. Okay, everyone see my screen? We all good?
Yeah, I see it, and yep, other people are saying they see it as well.
Okay,
Great.
so I'm gonna see if I can make this. Oh, I don't want to do that. 1 second. I want to do the slideshow. There we go. I'm good. So, okay. So you've seen what iMail can do. Now let me show you how to actually get it at a price that will never be available again. So what I've shown you today, the iMail cloud platform, that's going to allow you to put unlimited subscribers into there, unlimited email lists. We're not going to limit you on any of that. You can send unlimited emails to those people. We have no limits on you on how many emails that you can send, and we will not charge you any monthly fees ever for this full autoresponder platform. On top of that, we have an upgrade number one. And don't worry, We're going to have something special for you in a second here. So don't, before you go running away. Upgrade number 1 is Email Pro. This is going to allow you to send 30 times faster. So if you're one of those people that really wants to make sure that your emails get out there quickly, this will give you the ability to actually send out faster and be able to get to your customers' inboxes faster. Also, with this Pro version, we're going to be removing the branding from the emails. And one thing that we do with the regular light version, the regular version of the software, is we put a little link in the bottom of the emails. And the reason why we do that is because we pay for server fees. And when I say we, I mean Brett. He pays for these server fees. And we want to make sure that we are able to cover that and that we are able to bring some money back in the business. We release that at such a low price. We need to cover that. But this doesn't matter to you if you pick up the Pro version, or if you get what I'm going to be showing you here in a second. That will not matter to you at all. All branding will be removed, and you'll just simply be working on your business and not building ours. The other upgrade that we've got here, it's the agency license. This is going to allow you to create unlimited accounts. You can give these away as bonuses. You can sell these to clients. You can build your own email marketing business. So that means you can go out there. If you are excited about email and you want to go out there and provide this as a service to people, you could go to local businesses or people online, message them and say, hey, look, I know you're most likely doing email marketing. Would you like me to you could either set it up for them. I mean, you could do like a full concierge service where you could charge thousands of dollars in order to do that, or you could simply sell them the software. You could give it away as a special incentive, as a bonus, as a way of getting your foot in the door with these people. Tons of different ideas of being able to do that. And speaking of ideas, we have a live training that we're going to be showing you exactly how to use email, how to make money with email marketing, real strategies that are working right now. And you're going to be able to come on this live training, ask questions and get answers live. Yes, we will have a replay for it for those people that won't be able to attend. I always get a question, is there a replay for it? Yes, we will have a replay for it. But of course, if you can attend it live, that's great. But we're going to be covering all these different things, like different strategies of being able to use this, going out there and providing this as a service to people. Because I know people's brains are going to start working with this. I know you're going to start getting excited. You're going to start thinking, okay, like if you think this is awesome, what are your customers going to think about it? What's the person down the street that is maybe you've got the local baker that is like they're doing business and they don't necessarily understand the power of email marketing, or it's been too expensive for them to do, or they just haven't had any time to do it. You can go in there and while you're small talking with them, you can go and say, hey, look, I've got this email software I can set up for you. This is something that I do as a business. Would you like me to set this up? Would you like me to get you going? And like, you can start doing deals for them. You can start bringing more traffic. And with email marketing, one of the most amazing things about it is it's something that you can measure. So it's something you can go in there and actually say, look, like you've got this list of customers, and I'm sure they've got like customer lists of people that have given them their email as a like permission-based email. And now you're going to be able to email those people and tell them, hey, look, we've got a deal on this bread. We've got a deal on this coming up. And they're going to get results with that. And that's stuff that you can show them and charge for them. Anyways, that's exciting stuff that we'll be talking about in there. So if you went through that entire sales funnel, you would be going and you would be getting email. That's $37. Email Pro at $67. Email Agency, that's $97. And the live training is $97. And that's without any bonuses in it. And that's, of course, not all that you're going to be getting today. During this launch only, you're going to be getting 3 exclusive bonuses that will disappear forever when the launch ends. And these aren't little PLR things. These aren't things that we just kind of found on the internet. These are software that Brett hand-coded and created specifically to sell. And now you're going to be getting them up as part of this bonus. So the first, or as part of this offer, the first bonus here is instant ebook, and this uses AI to create full multi-chapter ebooks complete with cover photos in seconds. Now, this is perfect for creating lead magnets to your email list with email. So if you've been asking yourself, how am I going to build an email list with it? Well, this is part of this, and this is a bonus that you're only going to be getting during this launch period. So you can actually have things to give away to people. Say, hey, get on my list, and I'll give you this free guide on how to do X, whatever it is that you're doing in your business. So really easy to set up. I mean, this right here is such a powerful bonus. Next one here is Auto Affiliate. This is an AI power system that automatically follows a proven way to make money online, and it does the work for you. So this is something that will allow you to make affiliate sales without a website, email list, page ads, or traffic. You're going to get this for free included if you purchase this today. Also, you're going to get web to vids. This allows you to transform any web page into an eye-catching video with animation effects and AI-generated voiceover. And this is not for sale. This is only available as a launch bonus, and you're going to get that as well. So if we add everything up here, you got the iMail Cloud front end, the pro version, the agency, the training, the instant ebook, auto affiliate, web to vids. All that added up is a $509 real value. And we're not just pulling that out of our butts here. That's like real value for these softwares. And plus, on top of that, you're going to save thousands of dollars a year in autoresponder fees. You remember my autoresponder that I'm paying, they just raised my price on me, $169 a month for lots of savings there as far as being able to not have to pay these high prices anymore. So you're not going to be paying that. If you bought this all separately, you'd be paying $300, $298, no bonuses included. Today, you can get this for $197. The bundle deal, you get everything that I just showed you, the cloud version, the pro, agency training, all the different bonuses for $197. You get that bundle. But let me tell you this, and Brett, you can go ahead and put that link in there if you haven't already. When this launch ends, that bundle deal is going away, and you'll have to buy each upgrade separately. That's $298 instead of $197, and most likely it will be more than $298 because we're going to be raising those prices up as well. So just be aware of that. If you're going to do it separately, you're going to pay much, much more, maybe even more than $298 if you do it like that. We don't just do that for fun. We do that because we introduce these things in the beginning of a launch. It allows us to make some money from the product development, and then we're able to release this long-term and have this as a product that we're going to be selling on a long-term basis. Brett will add this into his email autoresponder sequences. He will be selling this, but at much higher prices after the launch is done. Now, the bonuses are going to disappear, so you're not going to be able to get the instant ebook, auto affiliate, web to vids. These are only launch only, and this is the lowest price ever. We're not going to be offering it at this price again. So you are completely protected if you purchase this. We have a 14-day money-back guarantee. If it's not everything we promised, or you just change your mind, we will refund every money. However, this is a big warning here. If you intend to use this to spam, your account will get suspended and you will not get a refund. And that's one thing that we do. Go ahead, Brett.
We actually had a guy, he asked multiple times. Well, there was actually a couple of people asked this. They said, is iMail good for emailing cold prospects? And I want to be clear about something, guys. Mike's getting to that point. First of all, cold prospects, emailing cold prospects is a nice way of saying spamming people. Okay, and you cannot spam with iMail. Do not spam with iMail. If the system will detect you as a spammer, we'll suspend your account and we won't give you a refund. So if your idea is to, hey, you know what? I'm not saying anybody, and I'm not saying anybody is this, but obviously some people have that idea because they've asked about it. If your idea is you're going to buy this and you're going to upload a list of emails that you scraped or that some other marketer gave you or that you bought, and you're going to mail those lists, you're going to get marked as a spammer real quick because nobody likes that. Nobody likes getting emails from people they never heard of. I mean, you don't like it. Businesses don't like it. It doesn't work. They're going to mark you as a spammer. We're going to suspend your account. You're going to say, hey, can I get a refund? And I'm going to say no. So just save us all that trouble.
It's not going to help you either. Even if you don't buy iMail today, this is our public service, public safety announcement. That if you are going and you are downloading email lists and scraping email lists and trying to email those people, you're just hurting your business, you're hurting your reputation, and you are not going to get results with it. Those people are not going to buy from you. People buy from people that they know, like, and trust. And this is something if this is something that you were even thinking about doing, and now you're like, oh, I don't know, maybe they're not going to let me do that. It's not going to work for me. Well, let me put another idea in your head. If you purchase this bundle, we're also going to be having our training. in our live training. We'll teach you exactly how to do things the right way. So if you were thinking about going down that wrong path, turn around, come back with us, and we're going to teach you how to do this the right way so that you're not going to get in trouble and that you're actually going to have customers that are happy, that are writing you messages thanking you for your emails. Brett, you get people thanking you for emailing you, don't you? You don't get, they're not messaging you back and like pissed off at you. Most of the time, of course, you could have crazy people as well, but in general, people are going to be like writing you back. They're not saying, "Who are you? How did I get on your email list?" They know who you
people
are
actually
because
message me. People actually message me, and like when my wife got her surgery, my wife got knee surgery. A lot of people here might know that. And so I didn't do anything for like 2 weeks. I was, trying to take care of we have 5 kids. I was trying to take care of the kids, trying to take care of her, work at the same time. And people were actually messaging me saying, hey, Brett, I didn't hear from you, in a little while. Where's your emails? What's going on?
I got that same thing the other day. I hadn't been able to email. I'd had stuff going on in my life. I was working on other things, and I got an email. Someone's like, "Mike, are you okay? What's going on?" So people will start to expect that you're going to be emailing them, and that's because of the relationship. That's the expectation. They expect to get an email from you. So again, we don't want to take too much time on this, but I just want to make sure, like, we want to teach you to do things the right way with email marketing. So now, again, this bundle closes when the launch ends. You can get the complete iMail bundle and all 3 bonuses for just $197. You get the Cloud Pro agency training, the bonuses, all of it at this price. Brett, I think you've probably already given them that link. Questions here in a sec also. Let's see. Nobby says done in. That's awesome. Let's see here. We've got no brainer, says Robert. I'm in. Thanks, guys. Robin says thank you. Let's see. Where's the link to buy? Let's see. I think Brett put it in here. Oh, Brett's already put it in there. If you see it, I'm going to go ahead and yeah, you should just be able to go to and I'll. It's
not very clear on this new interface though for people, I think.
It's a little bit. If you just go to imail-cloud.com/sales. That should give you to the link. If you can't find that link in the chat box there, that should take you over to the sales page for this. And when you get over there, you're going to see that you can choose. It says here you can choose your iMail package. If you want to get that special deal that we've been talking about today, you want to click on this one right here, Get iMail Bundle Deal. Again, that's going to be gone when this launch is complete. So if you're going to get it, please get it. And one thing I'm going to tell you right now, and I know we're going to get people later in the support desk that are saying, "Well, I didn't get in. I didn't know you guys were really going to take it away. I didn't know you were really going to remove it." We will. Like Brett, what happens? I'll give you the backstory on it. What happens usually is Brett goes to bed early because Brett is an early bird. He gets up early in the morning, and what will happen is he'll say, "Mike, can you wake up? Can you stay up until the timer runs out and remove that?" I'm like, "Okay, fine. I'll do it." I'm definitely stay up a lot later than Brett does, and we do that because we want to make sure that we are like the trustworthy people. We want to make sure that when we say that we're going to do something, that we actually do it, which is something I mentioned earlier today on the call, like the whole fake testimonials and fake income proof and stuff. We just can't deal with it anymore. It's been something that's been plaguing our existence for years. But yeah, we will definitely be raising that up. Let me check here. I'm going to check some questions.
Couple of questions here, Mike. I want to get back on it again. But a gentleman said, "So we can only use this for people who subscribe to our email list." Yes, guys. I make tools for marketers. You cannot spam with this platform. I thought we made that clear, but just to clarify one more time, if you send an email to people that did not give you their email address, you're a spammer. Be a spammer. Be a marketer.
For people thinking about spamming, I mean, there's software that you can purchase for doing that, but it costs like thousands and thousands of dollars. And the reason why is because when you do that kind of email marketing, you have to buy all these fake accounts, and they have to rotate these fake accounts, and they have to keep on changing them. And the reason why they have to keep on changing them is because Google keeps on banning them. Google will keep on. Google's not stupid. Google will go in there and they have a whole thing. They have a whole, it's called Google Postmaster, and they monitor the sending domains and everything, and they'll monitor that, and they will actually say you are this person right here, this email address is a spammer, and they'll get rid of it really, really quickly. So if you want to do that, good luck. You're going to be spending thousands and thousands, pissing people off, and it's not good email marketing. It's not something that we condone at all.
I get emails from people all the time, like, because I own domains and stuff, and I have servers, and they're like, "Hey, we can get you ranked on Google. We can get your domain." And never once have I gotten an email from these people and said, "You know what? I want to hire that guy." Never.
Yeah, me neither. I always put them in spam.
Think about this. How many of you people have ever gotten a call on your phone and said, your car warranty is about to expire? And you said, really great. I'm so glad you called me. No, you get annoyed. Spamming doesn't work, guys.
Let's see. I don't. Okay, so Brad says, I don't intend to be a spammer. I'm new. I don't have a list yet, which is perfect. If you get the bundle, we're going to be teaching you how to build a list. And you're going to have, again, with that agency license, you're going to have a way of building a list as well. We're going to teach you all that stuff in there, which is one of the reasons why we added that training into this whole bundle discount, is because we realize that not everyone's going to know exactly how to use this. Like, it's one thing to be able to like set up the software as far as like tutorials go, which of course we have tutorials and everything inside the software. It's not like we're going to make you upgrade and get the bundle to get the tutorials and to show you how to use it. But this is advanced training, and this is stuff that's going to show you not only how to like get the most out of it, but how to actually get results. So if you're someone that is a beginner and you're like, okay, I've been trying to figure out this whole email marketing, all these guru guys, all these people are saying, oh, the money's in the list, blah, blah, blah. But like, no one shows you how to actually do it. This is the time. This is like, I hope that today, after today, you feel like you're in good hands with us. I usually can kind of feel that energy from people. Are they just trying to like scam me, or do they actually care about me? We actually care. If we didn't care, Brett could have said, okay, let's just let him spam the crap out of it. But then you're just going to be hurting yourself by doing it. We don't want you to do that. We want you to get results. We want you to come back and tell us in the future, thanks, Mike and Brett, you're the reason why I was able to start my business. I was able to start doing affiliate marketing or selling my own products, or I was able to start offering this as a service to my customers because of you. I mean, that will, money's great. And that's, of course, we need to work and we need to eat and pay for our housing and everything. But also it drives us, like being able to actually help people, being able to have those people come back and say thank you. And like this comment I just got right here from Mike A. He says, thanks guys, good stuff. I love these type of comments here where people are actually happy about that. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get to all the questions. We've got a lot of questions coming in here. Can we integrate it with other page builders? I believe you can, and Brett, correct me if I'm wrong, you can embed your opt-in forms if you want to on another page. Is that correct, Brett? If you wanted to embed?
That depends on the page builder. I mean, it's a very hard question to ask, because you're saying other page builders. I don't know what other page builder you're talking about. For all I know, you're using a page builder that doesn't allow you to embed form code. So I really can't answer that. But if you have a decent page builder, it's going to have an option for you to add form code, in which case there should be no problem.
Lead pages should have a way for adding a code in like that. And if you ask, and if you ask them, I'm sure they'll be able to help. But of course, it's not our software, so we can't deal with it. But most likely, you should be fine, Mike. That's a pretty simple thing. Convertory pages, again, Robert, we don't know, but you should be able to embed a form onto a convertory page. Again, if you want to take the code and show it to them, but you should be able to do it. I don't want to guarantee it. I want to say, oh yeah, sure, you can do it, but I don't know. That's not our software. I'm just giving you an honest answer. But to another thing that you can do is you can go and you can actually you can build opt-in pages with it. So if you want to go in there, you can actually build your own lead pages with this as well. So it's not only that you're able to create them, but we host them for you. We actually host those pages for you. Can you repeat info about the pro version? PJ, if you get the bundle, which I recommend you do, it's the best deal on this. But if you want to get just the pro, like the front end and the pro version, I mean, you can. you can do that. So you get the unlimited emails and everything, and you get the pro version will give you can send emails faster, remove our branding, priority support, and all these premium features are all unlocked. But I mean, it just makes more sense for just a little bit more. Just you're going to get access to the entire system. So you pay a little bit more, and you're going to get access to the regular version, the pro version, the agency, the training, all these bonuses. And I don't know, but I don't know. I'm not going to try to pressure you into something that you're not into. But I'm just telling you, if it were me, that's what I would do. If I have a bonus on my page, okay, Brett handled that. Brett's in here behind the scenes.
Christopher asks, he says, are the sending fees still approximately 20 cents per 1,000 emails? I actually messed up. I thought I was paying 20 cents per 1,000 emails. You have to understand, guys, that I have an accountant that pays my bills for me. And I had answered somebody and said, hey, I'm paying 20 cents per 1,000 emails. And Mike corrected me. I'm actually paying 10 cents per 1,000 emails. I don't see my bills. I mean, I'm a developer. I'm an internet marketer. I have an accountant that pays my bills for me. But yeah, apparently I'm paying 10 cents per 1,000 emails, not 20.
Yeah, it's really simple. It's really cheap to be able to send emails. It's 10 cents per 1,000. So if you've got a 1,000-person email list, you send an email to it for 10 cents. You should be making more than 10 cents back on that. I hope. I would truly hope. But there are no monthly fees.
Amanda is very upset that we did not approve her to be an affiliate, and she's yelling at us and making fun of us. Sorry, Amanda. I never heard you.
Okay. Thank you, Amanda. If you want to send me a message, I'll talk to you personally. Send me my information on the pages that you found. I'll take a look at it. I don't mean to offend you, but we get a lot of requests.
Mike says, if I buy $97 agency today, is the training $97 later? The training and the agency are two separate things. Yes. So the agency is a software upgrade, and the training is live training. And obviously, we charge for the training because our time and our knowledge has value, Mike. So yeah, they are two separate purchases, unless, like Mike said, you get the bundle, in which case you get everything.
Get the bundle and you get both. I mean, it makes sense, but
Mike, can you show the landing page creation real quick? I mean, it's like 3 settings. It's real simple. But.
Yep. So over here, let's do. So if you go over here and you go into lead pages, you can do new page. And I mean, I just for doing this is a webinar. You can put it on your whatever list you want that person to go onto. You can change the background color for it. You can change the headline. So I'm just going to put this is the headline. You can also add a video code into it. So if you want to put a video on this page, you can. It's up to you.
I would actually suggest people put a video. Mike's not going to have one in here, so the page is going to be a little bit bland because it is a video-oriented page builder. But I would suggest you put a video in there, whether it's an AI video, something you make yourself. You're definitely going to want a video code in there.
Yeah, and then it will just make it look a little bit more, like Brett said, have that video on it. But again, it's optional. And then you can go and you can actually see this, and it will make, again, the background. You can change the colors on there. If I had a video, the video would show up above here. The headline, again, you can make that whatever you want. This text right here, you can make it whatever you want. And we host it for you. So that, I mean, it's very, very simple. There's some other people were talking about other page builders like Lead Pages and Convertry, and people are paying hundreds of dollars per month for that type of software. And this is included for free inside. So you don't need any extra lead page building software. Brett added this in to give you that ability to do it. And I know, Brett, from talking with you before the launch, that when you were having beta testers test this, which, by the way, is something that, unfortunately, in this whole internet marketing field, a lot of people, they just put out software and it, like, they're still building it when it's launching. Brett actually had built this, I believe, because your customers had been asking you for it. You were just feeling that this is something that would help them out.
No, I actually, the way I develop a software is I write a software for myself. I use it for quite a while. Then I give it to 75, 100 people. I actually sell it to them at a discount in order for them to help me out. And then they give me feedback, and then I improve it based on their feedback. Because, I'm only one person. I might not realize the needs that other people have. And one of the people said was, hey, actually a lot of people said it, like, it'd be great if we could just build an opt-in page right inside the system. So I said, sure, that makes sense. And I added it.
Okay. All right, if you can just take questions for a second, I got to do something here. I don't know if you can see him or not. Yeah, you can see him. Of course you can.
April says she also applied to become an affiliate for this and got denied. April, it's a separate issue, and I don't really want to get in it too much. But I mean, we when somebody is an affiliate for you, they have to know you, and if I don't know you, we're going to deny you. I'm sorry, and I'm not going to trust my business to somebody I don't know. So I apologize.
Feel free to message me, and I'll take a look if you want. I'll talk to you about it. But again, it's all about, we talk about know, liking, and trusting. The reason why when someone spams someone something, if we don't know someone, you don't trust them, and you have so many people mailing you or messaging you. It's kind of hard to know who is who. But if you message me personally, I'll take a look at your situation.
In the future, will you be able to show an image of an ebook, or if you want to show a video on the landing page? Vanessa is asking about on the landing page, instead of having a video, can you show a picture of an ebook or something? I will tell you, Vanessa, that doesn't work. You can't just show somebody a picture of an ebook and they're going to give you their email address. I mean, people aren't dumb. This isn't 1995. They know they're opting in. They know they're going to get messages from the future. They don't want to necessarily opt into your list. They want to get the free gift, and that's what you're doing. You're bribing them with that free gift. You can't just show them a picture of an ebook and say, here, give me your email address. That does not work. You have to make a video. And even if you decide that this isn't for you, I want you to learn something from my experience. If you don't have a video on your squeeze page, people are not going to opt in. So yeah, you're going to have to add a video, and it's simple though. There's so many AI tools out there. Take your ebook, have AI make a quick video of it, and it's no problem. I mean, there's no reason why you should never have a video anyway.
You can always test it too, see which one works best for you. I mean, Brett says that video works best for him. You can try without one or try with one, but in general, people like seeing faces. You see, I'm a real person right now. I'm on the camera with you. You see, I'm not some AI robot. Maybe someday I will be, but you see, I'm not some AI robot. It helps to create that relationship and that branding, which is so important. Which is something, again, we'll talk about in the training. If you purchase the bundle, you'll get access to that training as well. That's going to be on Saturday, I believe. You check out the time on there. Saturday, I think at 10 a.m. Eastern. Again, if you're unable to make it, we'll have a replay for it. So that's, again, for people that purchase the bundle, will get access to that as well. PJ says, I got in, so looking forward to getting started with iMail. I need to leave the webinar. Thanks. Thank you, PJ. Happy to have you here. Happy to have you as a customer. I know you're going to love it. Richard says, I'm in. Thank you. Awesome, Richard. Again, I know you're going to love it as well. It's amazing. Sai says, invaluable tip. That is worth $197 alone as consultation fee. And that's kind of interesting. Not only are you getting an email marketing software, but you're getting consultation from two email marketers who have been doing this for over 10 years now. Now, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I think that Brett and I kind of know a little bit about email marketing, and especially Brett with the results that he's been getting and the fact that he's actually built an email marketing platform. If you were to go out there and ask one of these big name autoresponders, say, hey, I'd like to get on a call with you and be able to ask you any question about email marketing, they say, sure, here's an invoice, and you can buy our white glove program for $5,000 or whatever they would charge you. Like, they're not going to get on a call with you.
Honestly, they probably wouldn't even answer, Mike.
Yeah, they'd send you to the support desk, Brett. They'd say, well, if you have a question about something, please put it into our support desk. And they would have people manning it that really probably have a script of answers that they're supposed to give you in front of them, and maybe have never sent an email, a broadcast email in their entire lives.
David Whiting is asking, do you offer double opt-in? David, I have never personally been a fan of double opt-in. I always thought double opt-in makes no sense. The analogy I always used is if you meet a girl at a bar or at a restaurant or at a grocery store, you meet a girl and you just talk a little bit and she gives you her number and she says, here, call me. Maybe we can get coffee sometime. So then a day later, you call her up and say, hey, Beth, I just wanted to make sure it was okay if I called you. It's basically double opt-in. So I've never been a fan of double opt-in, but I do understand that some people like it. So it is an option. You can set your list to be double opt-in if you choose. I don't use it, but it's up to you.
Brett, my wife double opted in.
Your diet double opted in?
Yeah. I gave her the link and she went to it. I had my little video on it and I shaved and looked all nice and everything. And then she confirmed after. So I don't know about you. I don't know what's going on.
Unfortunately, my wife double opted out. So
she hit the spam button.
She hit the spam.
Okay. Well, that was fun. See, we have fun on these calls. Me neither. Yeah, I always single opt in. Also, there's really no reason to double opt in. A lot of people will do it sometimes because they want to make sure that the person that's opting in to get the free gift or whatever it is, that there's actually a real person and not just giving you a fake email. But I mean, there's other ways around that as well. You can have them like, you can say, oh, I'm going to send you an email with the free gift on it. And just so they have to put their real email in to get the actual gift, right? So it's like, there's ways around that.
Sandeep says, Mike, please talk about this question. Can you bullet point what makes this different from autoresponders? What's the breakthrough unique feature apart from the one-time price? I think, Sandeep, I think the one-time price is the breakthrough unique feature. The saving thousands of dollars a year is the breakthrough. And if that's not enough for you, then I'm sorry I wasted your time.
and that is a breakthrough unique feature. I think another breakthrough unique feature is the simplicity of use of this. I think that it's just Brett creates these interfaces that are designed to make it so that people can use them. They're not designed for people that are so tech savvy, because I'm not super tech savvy and I figured it out without watching very many tutorials, at least on how to use like the interface and everything. That I'm not recommending that you don't watch tutorials, because you definitely you should. But I'm just saying he makes them so that they are designed with the user and with the average person in mind. So that's why people keep coming back and purchasing, is because when we put out a software, they know that it's not going to be something that is so complicated, so hard to set up, and they know if they do have a question about something, that we are there to help. We have our support desk. Brett is in there doing fantastic support. As long as if you have any questions, I'm going to give you this right now. This is a tip, so you don't get grumpy, Brett. If you have a question about something, he is happy to help you. If you give him tell him the email that you used to sign up, give him your receipt ID so he knows that you're actually a customer. And the more detailed you are with your question, maybe you could use something like Loom, which is a free video recording software. If you've got something you want to show him, you can record a quick video explaining what the issue is. Or if it's something that's simple and you can just write it in text, tell him what the problem is. If you say it broke, it's not working, that's just a complaint. That's not like, okay, so if something's not working, like if for you, what's not working? How is it not working? Show me what you're doing.
The analogy I always I think of, and I get emails like that. People will say, hey, Brett, this isn't working. Can you help me? And what I think to myself is, imagine calling a mechanic up, your local mechanic, and say, hey, my car's not working. What's the problem? No offense, but he's going to laugh at you. He'll be like, I don't know.
Bring it in, Brett. Let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see what's happening.
You got to explain your issue. Somebody asked about updates. Yes, guys, that's one of the great things about cloud-based software, and especially a software that's used by the guy that owns it. So when a new feature request, somebody comes in and says, like, for example, the page builders there, somebody says, hey, it would be nice if we had this feature. I decide I need a feature and I add it into the system. You guys all get that automatically. I mean, you're a customer of the platform. When I change the platform, you guys get the new updated features. That's just a consequence of it being a cloud-based software. Yes. So you guys get all the updates. Somebody asked about the agency. Can't
I
show them the
can't
agency.
show them because I've got emails in there. If you give me, I can't. Do you have a? Let me see. Maybe you should.
Okay, so I'll just explain the agency. The agency is really simple. You click on your My Agency link. It will ask you for a person's email address and a password. And what you're essentially doing is creating an account for them. It's real simple. You're basically creating an account for another person. So that's just what agency is. I mean, you can create accounts for other people. They can then log in with the email address and the password that you've entered when you created their account. So yeah, that's what agency is.
And if you have a customer that signs up with you, let's say you have a customer that you have a local business and they sign up for you and they're paying you like $97 a month to handle their email marketing for them. Maybe you set it up for them, you get them going, and they're doing their marketing. Maybe you're helping them do it, whatever. Maybe you're charging $497 a month and you're doing their email marketing for them. I mean, there's tons of different ways that you can do this. But the point I want to say is you can also go in there and remove their access. So if they decide that they don't want to pay you anymore, well, you can say, well, okay, that's great. You don't want to pay me anymore. You're done in the platform. So you have full control over that business, which is really neat. You're the master there. You have the master control. Let's see here. He says, can't view any creative video. I'm not sure we're talking about Mark. If you put in a Mark for that, if you can take a video or something, like use the free Loom software or something like that to show Brett what's happening for you, he'd be happy to help you. But I don't. He's like, can't view any creative videos on the right unless you just click there and cannot download. Like that's most people.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you're talking about there.
That might be a computer specific issue. That might be on your internet service provider. So just take a video of that and let's take a look at it. But if the only way you can do it is to right click, maybe that's what you're gonna have to do if you don't want to mess with it. But that seems like an issue on your end.
All unlimited clients with the agency. There's no limit. You can create as many as you want. I do want to. I'm sorry, I answered him. I kind of cut you off there, Mike. I do want to get to April because we missed her twice now, and she's down pretty far, and I don't want you to miss her. She has asked. She said she's confused about 10 cents per email. Do you want to go into your account there, Mike, and just show your SMTP settings? Your passwords will be hidden. It's fine.
Okay, 1 second. Let me just pause this. I'm going to show my secret key.
Yeah, we will not show you your secret key. And if it does, change your secret key.
Don't take my secret key. 1 second. I'm going to resume sharing.
Okay.
Okay. You should.
So, in order to have to enter in SMTP details. SMTP is basically the server that sends the emails. April. So you have several options on doing that. If you have a website, you can use your website. Almost all hostings come with an SMTP. Mike, I believe, I can't see, it's a little small, but I believe he's using Amazon, the same as I do, Amazon SMS, which you create an account with them and they give you this information. You enter it into email and then it links with that system to send the emails for you. Now you do have to pay for your SMTP. Unless you're using your own domain, and it's free because it came with your domain. But if you're using a system like Amazon, or there's Mailgun, there's SMTP to go, there's more options than I could possibly even know. You will pay their fee. Generally speaking, like for Amazon, their fee is 10 cents per 1,000 emails, not per email, per 1,000 emails. So if you send out 1,000 emails, you pay 10 cents. What's great about this is that you're only paying for your usage as opposed to a platform that will charge you $40 a month, whether you send one email or you send 500 emails, they're going to charge you. This way you only pay per usage. This is how I save so much money. I send out, if I send out 20,000 emails a day, I pay, or 20,000 emails a month, I pay 10 cents per 1,000 emails. That's $2.
And this is the part that, like, someone might see this right now and go, but I understand that, but which is the reason why, we have tutorials inside of the software showing you how to set up different SMTP providers. We've got ones for all these different ones. Also, if it's you do it one time. You have to set this up just one time. Once you do it, you're done with it, and it's like. It's not hard to do. And if you have any questions, we're here to help you out. We're going to be talking about that as well on the live training. If anyone has questions about that, of course, we can't like every single SM. There's so many different like hosting companies. So if you're doing it with like a specific hosting company that we don't know about, all you have to do is show them a screenshot, tell them you're setting up your SMTP, and just ask them for the settings. And but probably in the live chat with them, they're gonna send it back to you and show you what that is. So it'll take you like 10 minutes to doing like a live chat with them. And then once you, a cool feature that Brett has in here, which I think is really smart, is the fact that when you are creating your emails and you're creating your new message and everything, you can put your message in here and you can put your scheduling, what list you're sending it to. This is a test. And what you can do, I'll put the test here, is you can go over here, you can send yourself a test email. You can go here, you can click that send now, send that test out, and it says test email sent to mike@mikefrommaine.com. So it sends that email, and if you don't have your settings set up correctly, it will actually tell you that you don't have your settings set up. Like you can do your testing and everything with that, which I thought was kind of neat that you can do.
Dennis says, okay, so what email? I think he means from email. Yeah, Dennis, you should always send emails from the same from email. You shouldn't send from multiple emails. Somebody actually asked about SMTP rotation too. Like, can you rotate, SMTP? That's only for spammers, guys. If you're a legitimate marketer, you don't want to rotate SMTP settings. You don't want to rotate your sending email. If you're a legitimate marketer, you want to send from the same, reply to email because you get a good reputation and then you inbox more. Now, if you're a spammer, then you want to rotate because you have to, hide the fact that you've been marked as a spammer. But if you're a legitimate marketer, you always want to send from the same reply to email because the Google and Yahoo and Hotmail will say, oh yeah, that guy, people like his emails. They don't click the spam button.
Alan, I didn't miss you. I was going to get to you. Sorry about that. Any bumps that he was talking about, that's the bundle. That's the thing that he mentioned about in his email. Those are all the different things that are included in the bundle. So that's the option. You'll see that on the sales page. Is you can get the bundle and get everything and get a huge discount and get all the bonuses and everything, or you can get the light version of it and go through the sales funnel. But the bundle is the better deal. That's what Todd was talking about, the bundle. Can you verify if an email is a valid active email? We don't have, as far as going in there, unless
I'm going to tell you guys a secret. Nobody can do that. Nobody can verify if an email is a valid active email. The only way to verify an email is an active email is to send that person an email at that email address and see if they open it and see if it bounces back.
Even if it's a valid email, like even if it's a valid active email, like I might have a real email that I'm active with, but if you send me a spam message to it, I'm not gonna be like responding to you. And if I open it, I'm opening it to hit the spam button. That's why I'm opening it.
Yeah, so I think he was asking because some people have, like, they call them list cleaners and stuff, and you upload a list and it cleans the list and stuff. The way those work, guys, is it sends an email to the list and sees if anybody opens it. That's how you verify an email. So if you got some email list of people, hopefully it's not a spam list that you scraped somewhere. It's a real email list of people that opted in. You send those people an email. And if it bounces, meaning nobody opens it, then the system will eventually take them off of your list for you. And if it doesn't bounce, then you're good.
David, yes, we will talk about traffic and building your email list. I mean, that's a big part of building a list. We'll talk about ways of building your email list. That's an important part. So yes, we will cover that.
Oh, sorry. Were you talking to Dennis?
Go for it.
He says I have 3 to 4 different domain. Example, Dennis at domain 1. No, Dennis, you don't want to do that. You want to send from one domain to build up that reputation. I mean, what you're in essence trying to do now is build up the reputation of 3 domains or 4 domains. Why would you do that? You're making it
you're shooting yourself in the foot. Like, think of it this way: if I get an email from Brett from one domain name, and then the next day, like I get from like Brett Rutecky, and then I get another email from Brett R, and I'm like, Who the heck is that? Well, why is Brett
Brett
changing his
17.
yeah, why is Brett changing his email on me? Even just on a personal level, I would think that was weird. Think about how
And
Google sees stuff.
as far as the email platforms go, what you're doing is making it 3 or 4 times as much work to show them that you're not a spammer. Don't do that. Even if you don't buy this platform, don't do that. And I promise you, if somebody has told you to do that, they're also telling you to scrape emails and spam.
They're probably they're probably some sketchy internet marketer that's doing that kind of stuff. And the reason why they have to do that is they have to sneak around and try to put different email addresses here is because the marketing messages, the messages that they're sending, people are marking them as spam. So they're obviously doing something wrong. They need to go, okay, well, if they're marking, I need to go around and send them another email and get in their inbox that way. Like, don't follow these people. They're not being successful. And if they are for a very short period of time, they're going to get shut off. Google's not dumb anymore. This isn't the 2000s anymore. I mean, it's changed. There's so many new rules and stuff, and we want to make sure you're following the rules, because if you follow the rules, you're going to get results.
You know, I've actually never spammed anybody once, never, always unsubscribed people, never resubscribed people. And you know what? I've also made millions of dollars. So apparently, if you follow the rules, you can actually make money.
Can I upload my contacts from System.io or Kartra? If those people are permission-based people that are expecting to get emails from you, and they're your customers, if you message them and they're saying, who the heck is this person? Then no. But if they know you, if you've already been messaging them and they know you, and if you like, they know, like, and trust you, then fine. But if they're just a list of scraped emails from somewhere, no. And don't do that. If you're doing that, I'd ask you what kind of results you're getting with that already. I would be highly unlikely that you're getting any very good results from those people. Probably the opens are very, very low. The clicks are very, very low. And when people aren't opening and clicking, they're probably not buying anything. How many contacts, leads can iMail Cloud store? But is there actually, I mean, we say unlimited. Is there any limit? Does the software say after 1 million, like, it won't take anymore? Like, is there actually any real limit on there? How many contacts can it hold?
The database can hold 320 million contacts. So if you really want to know the limit, yes, because it's a 32-bit database, it could hold 320 million contacts. So if all these users and all the people that use this upload 320 million email addresses, then you're going to fill my database up, and I'll have to make a new one.
And we'll have to get a new server.
Well, I'll have to make a new database on the same server. Yeah.
If you get 320 million emails and they're permission-based emails, I'm going to be messaging you. That's
yes,
amazing.
I am going to fly you to Pennsylvania so we can have a talk.
Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm trying to get to your questions. In the training, do you cover like domain record setting,
Nope.
SPF, all that stuff?
No, it does not do that, because you don't have to do that, because this is a cloud system, and I already did that.
There you go. Let's see. Trying to get to all you guys. You're welcome, Paul. We got to the contact. Okay, the bundle. The bundle price is ridiculously underpriced for a series of tutorials on email marketing alone. I hope people realize the value they are getting here. Thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, it is a special launch deal. This isn't a normal pricing. If we were going to do like a private webinar promotion, we would most likely charge a lot more for something like this, but we're putting it out there. We're getting an initial launch, getting an initial surge of customers coming in. Again, we're going to be selling this on a long-term basis. This is something that we're going to be building up, and Brett will be maintaining it. Like, that's one thing about Brett. He actually can maintain. He mentioned earlier how, because it's that cloud-based system, he can maintain it a lot easier than having it be individual software. So it's a very easy thing for him to maintain. Do you charge per certain amount of emails? Say every 20,000 emails? No, Leslie, we don't charge. You can put as many emails as you want inside the system, as long as they're permission based, as long as people have as long as you have the rights to email these people and they're expecting to get an email from you. Thanks, guys. Looking forward to the training. You're very welcome, April. Happy to have you in here. Art says thanks to both of you. You're very welcome. Dennis says got it. Thanks. Thank you, Dennis. Let's see. Again, I'm trying to go through these. Can I have my own Favo icon in the email I send out? I don't think you can put a Favo icon in an email. That would be for a web page.
Favicon is on a website.
When I send an email from the platform, what does it say as the from email in the email that I send out? You choose what it says in the from email. So it doesn't say it's from us, from the software. It will say your name. You can have your full name. You can have, I guess you could make whatever your business name, whatever name you're doing business as, whatever name your customers are going to expect from you. So if I change my emails, I'll go out. I put Mike for Maine in my emails just because that's what I've gone from. If I changed it to Mike Thomas, I don't know if people they might be a little confused. I don't know. Maybe it would work because I also say Mike Thomas and stuff in my marketing, but most people know me as Mike for Maine. Now people know Brett Rutecky. He's Brett Rutecky. That's what he puts there. Brett Rutecky. It's a memorable name that he has. So whatever you're doing business as, some people email from a company email address and they've got their company name there. That works as well. Whatever people are familiar with, whatever you've been talking like with their customers as, keep on doing that. Would you agree with that, Brett? Like however they've been communicating already, communicate that way.
Yeah, sorry, I was answering somebody in the chat. I wasn't paying attention to what you were saying. But yes, if you're talking to people the way you talk to people, when you're building up a following, like I speak in one manner. I'm very blunt and direct, and Mike is much nicer, and he has people that follow him because they enjoy that, and I have people that follow me because they enjoy the way I speak. Talk to people the way you talk to them. Be who you are, and you'll build a following of people that can relate to that type of person.
Some people like to be tortured.
My wife is the most patient woman in the world.
Sorry, iMail Cloud run by AI. It's not run by AI, Leslie, but we have like I showed you today, you can put in a sales page link and it will write an email for you, or you can have a prompt and tell what kind of email you want it to write for you. It'll write it for you. But it's not like it's magically running through AI. That's something that I think is really neat. Everyone sees AI these days and they think, oh, AI is going to run my business for me. I'm just going to click a button and run it. No, AI is a helper. AI is your assistant. AI is your second or third brain that's out there kind of working for you. But yeah, it will help you. It will make your life a lot easier. If you've been struggling writing emails, if you sit down, you're like, okay, I got my email autoresponder. What the heck am I going to write to these people? This will help you to get that idea out onto paper or whatever. And you can also go in there and kind of edit it a little bit. Maybe you want to make it sound a little bit more like you, cut out of it a little bit of and stuff, and make it feel a little bit more personal. You can do that as well, but it will get rid of that writer's block. Or you can just use what it gives you. It's up to you. Can you? Sorry, April, I saw that question before. Can you use an unlisted YouTube video on a landing page? Yes, you can. Just make sure you don't put it as private. If you put it as private, it won't show for anyone. If you put it as unlisted, people that go to it can still watch it, but just be careful. Private, no one can see it except you logged into your YouTube account. Unlisted, anyone can see it, but they won't see it like on your YouTube page or whatever. They have to go directly to that link. You're very welcome. Happy to help. Can we include forms into the emails we send out? Also video embeds in emails. You can't, I don't know of any way, you can't embed a video into an email. Like where you can put a video in an email and click on it and have it play. That doesn't work. But what you can do, and this is what I recommend if you want to do the next best thing, you can take a screenshot of a video, okay, with a play button and everything, and you can put it into an email, and you can make it so that image is clickable. So someone clicks on that image, and then they go to the page or the video or wherever you want to send them. Just be careful about putting too many images and things in your emails. A lot of times, the Gmail, whatever, they don't like that kind of stuff. I don't know the technical reason. Maybe Brett does, but maybe because they have to kind of scan it, make sure you're not sending something that people don't want to see. Make sure that you're not sending some. They're always looking for people that are trying to get past their spam controls. So maybe someone's trying to send some. What was it way back? The people were always trying to sell like medication and stuff like that, and all like Viagra and stuff, and they try to get past the spam filters by putting it as like images and stuff. That's why they don't like that. So just be careful about that. Don't be too image heavy in your emails. Sai says, this is the cut to the chase. What you see is what you get. No hype, fluff presentation that viewers appreciate. This is down-to-earth communication of an opportunity which carries more weight than any Hollywood-style marketing elevator pitch. Thank you, Sai. I appreciate that. That's what we try to do. This is why we don't like our marketing style. I hope you guys like it. I mean, of course, if you want super overhypey stuff, you can go somewhere else. But we just try to show you guys like this is the problem. This is what we have. This fixes it. This is a reasonable price, and try to give you a really good deal on it during our launch period. And if you want it, great, and we're happy to help you with it. But you need to use it, take action on it. That's what we want. But that's very nice of you. I appreciate your kind words. David, we'll take that kind of a question. We can talk about that in the training. So I'm excited that you're excited about this. We can talk about that in the training on Saturday. You should be auto subscribed to it. Can I include HTML code in an email? I have that for a signature. I do not know that answer. Brett, can they put HTML in there? Probably they can put CSS or whatever it is. I think Brett's doing support. So if you go in here, and I never do that, which is why, but I know you can go into here. You should be able to do the source. So if you want to play around in the source here, then you should be able to put that kind of stuff in. So if that's what you're asking about, you're probably more techie than I am. But this is what would they call it? What you see is what you get, a WYSIWYG editor. So what you put in here, that's what you're going to get, and this is where you can put things. You can type in your text and make it with a link here. I mean, that's pretty much all I do with it. I put my text in it, and the craziest I get is putting in a link. You don't need to go and like all this extra stuff here. Brett has it in here for people that want it, changing fonts and all that stuff. But you really don't need to worry about that kind of stuff. It's not something that's going to be. Yeah, Brett. Someone was asking if they can put HTML in their emails. I showed them that they can do the source aspect. They can go to the source thing, but
yeah, you can do that. And again, I don't want to tell anybody how to run their business, but I would limit the amount of HTML you put in an email. You get better results with text. But you can run your business the way you want, and you can just click on the view source and put any HTML in that you like.
Where can we sign up for Brett's email newsletter or offer? Sure, I'll show you where to sign up for that. You can go inside of the software. I think there's a place where you can go to. He's got a little thing down at the bottom. You can click on here. Should be an opt-in somewhere. Jed, do you have an opt-in here for your list? He's got his customers are his people. He's got a YouTube channel you can go to and subscribe.
You gotta be a customer of mine.
Be a customer.
I only mail my customers.
Let's see. Can iMail Cloud schedule emails by AI 24/7, 365? You can schedule out your emails.
The AI doesn't schedule them. You schedule them.
Yeah, you got to go in there. You can write the email with AI, but you need to click on the schedule. You need to just click on the time that it does for you. You can't just say, AI, schedule my emails out for blah blah blah. You need to do like at least schedule them, but you can write them with AI. Widar, can you? I think I recognize you as a customer. Can you put in a support ticket to Brett? You can check and see if you've got access in there. But of course, we'll take care of you. Just make sure, as long as you message us, we'll.
See, I want to answer this because this is actually a good example of how it's difficult to help some people. Widar says, strange things happened. Please help. Can you confirm my Min 197 deal? Okay, yes, I can look up, but you didn't provide an email address. You provided your name. I have no way of looking up your account right now. I have no way of seeing if you purchased because all I have is your name, no email address, no purchase email. And you say strange things happened. What does that mean? I don't know. I don't know what strange things means. So I don't even know what your issue is either. You have to say, and again, I'm just trying to help. You have to say what, when you send in the support ticket, say what happened, explain what happened, and provide your receipt, your purchase email, so I can look it up. And
Strange things. Strange things that happen with our.
yeah, I mean,
He tried to buy, and the aliens tried to abduct him.
no, I don't want to make fun of the guy, but I mean, people don't realize.
Like,
I mean, again, it's like imagine calling your mechanic up and saying, "Hey, Joe, the mechanic, I went to start my car and strange things happened." He can't help.
Thank you, Radar. You helped us there. You kind of give us a good example. But yeah, it says I'm not sure what it was. Maybe put in a support ticket to Brett.
And make sure when you send in a support ticket, it's ours. When you send in a support ticket, make sure you include your purchase email so that way I can look it up and see what happened.
Thank you. Yeah, we're not making fun of you. We're making fun of the situation. Let's see. Can we include forms in the email? I think you already answered this one about the video embeds. Let's see. Trying to get to all the questions. I think we got. Let me see. When was this one asked? We already got to that one. If you guys have any more questions, please feel free to ask. I know a lot of you have already purchased and are off playing with it now. Okay, Widar's all good. He says he's all right now. JVZoo's got it. Okay, maybe there's a delay or something. But yeah, you're after you purchase, your access should be right inside of JVZoo. So whatever email you purchase with, that's the email that you want to go into JVZoo and access. Okay, Jill has a question. When agency members sell the autoresponder, do their customers get the regular or pro versions, or if regular, can they get upgrade to pro? If they will get the regular version of the software, Jill. So they'll go in there, and if they want to upgrade, they can. But they will get the regular version. Let's see. Can I have my own iCloud? Can I have my own iCloud email address? And can I have different iCloud email addresses for different niches? Okay, so you can use whatever email address you want when you are mailing from iMail, but you can't email from different email addresses unless you want to go in there and change your SMTP settings, which is going to be a pain in the butt to do.
And you shouldn't do that either, like we said. And yeah, I actually mail from Brett@brettsbonus.com. We don't give you an email. You enter in the email you want people to respond to. It's called a from email, and you enter in your own from email. It could be anything you want.
And we can answer those. We can answer more questions like that on the training call. But I recommend that you go through tutorials. If you're asking questions like that, make sure you go through tutorials. We'll be happy to help you. But go through tutorials first to try to understand this. Jill, yes, you're very welcome. Okay, I'm doing my best. Any more questions from you guys? Again, this has been a great call. I really appreciate your energy and enthusiasm. I got a new question. Okay. Is there any way I can ask you questions after this webinar? Your personal email contact, Brett. You're always welcome to ask us if you've got a support question. You can put in a support ticket. Before you do that, please go to the tutorials, and if you start asking questions that are covered in the tutorials, I'm sure Brett will say, please go and watch the tutorials first.
And I want to be clear about something as well, because I get a lot of support tickets like this. And again, I want people to be successful, but there has to be boundaries. And while we will cover this in the live training, a lot of times I get support tickets So if using imail for an example, I'll get a support ticket and I'll be like, hey, I'm new to this. How do I get started building a list? And I will tell you that personal coaching is not something that's included.
But we do have the advanced training, which is the live group training
Right.
for that.
We are going to cover that in the list. We are going to cover that in the advanced training. But I do want to be clear, just because you had said ask questions, that, and again, I want people to be successful, but I mean, I can't personally coach people one-on-one in my support desk. That's just not something that I do.
I think that's fair. Is there segmentation or tagging? What you can do for that, Larry, is you can have a sequence of someone that's on like a list and put them through a sequence, and once they're done with that sequence, you can have them go off and put onto a different list. So you can segment them by different email lists, and have them kind of segmented like that.
Fuka says, why don't you have tutorials inside iMail or on a YouTube channel? Fuka, we've said many, many times and showed that there are tutorials built inside of iMail. So that's
right here, tutorial.
Kind of a negative question that has no legitimacy.
Right here, inside, tutorials.
And we've also mentioned it several times too.
George, we don't have any integration like that built into it. Sometimes people, they talk about like trying to connect everything all up and making it go all crazy. Like I understand that, but sometimes it just gets a little bit too complicated, and you might be overcomplicating things. So just keep things simple. You'd be surprised at the amount of tools that Brett and I are actively using in our business on a day-to-day basis. I mean, there's our main tools that we use. Our email autoresponder is the biggest one that we use. We've got websites, so we handle those. But it's not like we've got, like, you picture Brett at like some massive command center, and he's got all these AI running and all these different softwares in the background doing all, like, I picture like the Matrix or something. It's not like that. It's very simple. It's not Brett, this is something very interesting. Brett's made millions of dollars online. And Brett, tell me about the way that you organize your to-do lists. Like, tell me about the really expensive, crazy software that you use to do your to-do lists. Are you with me, Brett?
There he is. And I have my little, after I finish a page, I put it in the trash can.
That's it.
See, right now it's blank because I finished all my work prior to this launch. But as I have other stuff, I'm going to take this pen that's always sitting here, and I'm going to write it on there. Then when it's done, I'm going to cross it out and throw it in that trash can.
Don't overcomplicate your life. You don't need all that stuff. All this stuff that comes out here, and I know that there are tools that come out. It's great. There's some fantastic tools, but you don't need to have every one of them. Like, there's a video creation software that comes out, and then a page builder, and this. If you find one that works well for you, use that. You don't need everything. Don't need everything. Major command center is in effect. Yes. See, your head. Yeah, definitely. The brain is the command center. April says, I knew it. Leslie, is iMail Cloud multi-language, or are you planning to make it multi-language? Well, you can write emails in any language that you want to write an email in, but the interface, I mean, most people, and I have more experience in like living abroad and having foreign experiences as well, but most people can have at least a little bit of a working understanding of English, and if they don't, they can always quickly translate the things on the page. So it's not a main concern having that.
Yeah, they can write emails in any language they like.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, the interface is in English because it's the only language I speak.
Yeah. I'm going to wrap this up pretty soon. So if any final questions, anyone, I always ask this question, if there's anyone on this call right now that has not purchased yet, what's stopping you from purchasing? What's holding you back? Is there anything that I can answer for you that can help you make decision either way? Maybe it's maybe you're going to say, okay, I'm not going to get this. That's fine as well. This isn't for everyone. But let me do anything that I can help you with. Anything that you're on the fence with this. Either way, I'll put you on either side of it. Let me know. Can you tell me what the pro features are? Sure, Jill. I'll tell you what the pro features are. Those are. Let me show you the pro features again. Up here, kind of features are here. This is going to give you the 30 times faster email sending. Also remove all branding. So if you don't get the pro version, you're going to have links to our to us inside of your emails. But if you get the bundle, or if you upgrade to the pro version, that's removed. Most people, that's not going to be an issue because they're going to get the bundle. But you can, if you do decide to go through the sales funnel, you can take them off with the pro version. But like I said before, I mean, if you're going to get that, you're going to end up just pay a little bit more, and you can get all the different bonuses here, and you get the training, you get the agency license, and you just pay a little bit more, and you get all that. So really, it's up to you what you want to do. But that's the one that makes the most sense. To access it, I just complete the create a new account. That's right, April. If you purchase the bundle, go in there and create a new account. If you went through the one by one, you want to create an account with the highest level that you purchased. But most of you are going to be getting the bundle, so you just create an account in there. Bert says, thanks, guys. Well presented. You're welcome. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay, April, then you should be inside your account. Jill says, I got the bundle already. Okay, awesome. Congrats. Nice, thanks. People that has not sold anything in systems bought are skeptic and trust nobody. This changes once they make some sales. Yeah, okay. So I think you're asking about why someone wouldn't have bought already. If you've already been burned by other people out there, I hope after being on this call with us, you understand that we're not here to burn you. We're here to give you what we're telling you, what we're giving you. We've presented what the software will do. If this is something that if you want to be able to do email marketing and you don't want to pay monthly fees, then this should be right for you. But maybe it's not. That's fine as well. I'm not gonna pressure you into it. Tony says, will there be a replay? I just joined. We'll try to get out a replay, Tony, if we can. Sometimes go to webinar, the recording messes up. I know people say that. It's really happened to us before, but most likely there'll be a replay. Is there anything else I need to buy for iMail? You will need to use some sort of an SMTP. We covered that before. It's also in the training. If you have a website and you have hosting, they have free SMTPs included in your hosting. You can also use Gmail to send with, and then you can do up to 500 emails per day for free with Gmail. Amazon SES, when you sign up for them, if you want to use them, they give you, I believe, 3,000 emails a month for free for the first year, something like that. You can test that out. I mean, that should not be an issue for anyone to set up. It's, again, there's so many, we have tutorials. There's tutorials online. You can use, for those of you that are AI savvy, what I always like to do is I'll go in there if I'm trying to fill something out. I'll take a picture. I'm like, I need to fill this out with this. Help me. And the AI is better than the support desks. Brett doesn't like it. Brett gets mad at me because I try to.
I'm literally gritting my teeth right now as you said that. By the way, just so you know.
When he the other day we had an issue with a software. He had this little thing happening that he couldn't figure out, and I took it and I put it into AI and I found the error, and he was like, "Okay, fine, I'll fix it." But he didn't like the fact that I was able to do it so quickly with AI. Excuse me. How can I buy the Pro and only see the standard option? If you want to buy the Pro, you need to buy the front end offer to get the Pro. So you need to buy the basic version to get the Pro, which is why I'm saying that if you're going to do both of those, it makes more sense just to get the bundle because you get the agency and the training and you get the bonuses. So Yeah, up to you. Tony says, I lived in Maine all my life, moved to North Carolina recently. I don't blame you. It's freaking cold up there. I would live there, but a little over a year ago, I was living there again, and I moved away again. It's really cold. Cheers. You're welcome, Rob. I think Jill says most autoresponders are limiting sending to lists only 12 times per month, no matter how big your list is and how much you are paying. This is a steal. That's interesting. I didn't know they're limiting that much, like 12 times a month. I mean, if you want to be emailing your list, some people like to email once a day. Some people like to email a couple times a day. Depends upon what your audience is expecting from you. Some audiences expect once a week. Some expect more than that. So if they're limiting you to that, I mean, that's not cool. You don't have to deal with that anymore. Don't take it anymore. Let's see. Sai says, for anyone thinking of starting legit email marketing, the lifetime bundle will pay for itself quickly compared to subscribing to a recurring new email service. Thank you. Should make you our salesman. She says, yes, Jill's correct. There are limits to the amount you can send. This resolves this. Didn't even know about that. Thank you. They mentioned one of the big name autoresponders. I don't want to throw them under the bus, but one of the big name autoresponders is limiting how many emails you can send. So they're putting restraints on that. But will the other affiliate offer the training? That's the most important part to me. Don't know what you're talking about, Brad. If you want the training, get the bundle. Nobby says, thanks, guys. 3 a.m. time for bed. Good night. Thanks for coming. Thank you for staying up so late. Appreciate that. My email was recently lost in a folder with a lot of SW, which I purchased. So how is the security in mail? Well, I don't know how that has anything to do with this, but this is secure. We've got all of my email list is in it. Brett's email list, he puts his in it as well. We trust our business to this. So email, I told you before, email is my business. I trust my business to it. If I trust my business and Brett trusts his, I mean, I wouldn't put my email list in something that wasn't secure. The extra bonuses that he is offering seem like fluff. They seem like fluff, Brad. Brad. Okay, let's go up. I'm going to show you why they're not fluff. So, the bonuses.
You know what fluff means, Brad? Fluff means features that are put in just for the sake of having features.
He might be, he might be talking about the affiliate is offering some extra fluff bonuses. Maybe
fluff is a feature that's added to pretty much anything just for the sake of making it seem more valuable. For example,
no, he said, Brett, before we castrate him, he says not your bonus is the other affiliate. Okay, he wasn't talking about ours.
Well, that I don't know what they are because I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, but again, sorry, I got a little defensive there, Brad.
Affiliates can offer bonuses and stuff. I know that can happen sometimes, but a lot of times, guys, I mean, you're already going to be getting a great software, so you're getting a great deal either way.
You guys shouldn't buy. There's a tip for you guys buying stuff. You don't buy for bonuses. Select who to buy from for bonuses. So, for example, if you have 3 or 4 affiliates mailing you about the same product, and you decide that product is something you want to invest in, then choose who to buy through based on which bonus you want. But don't just say, "Hey, I'm going to buy this just for the bonus." That's generally not a good idea.
I currently use Gmail, but I currently don't send out a lot of emails. Well, then you can send out emails with this. I do have some questions. Okay, if you have questions, I can try to answer some of them right now. If there are a lot of questions you want to save them for the advanced training, you can. If there are questions about, in general, right now, this is going to be about this offer. So let's not like get it too specific. But if you want to save those more specific for if it's like customer questions that you think maybe other customers are going to get the benefit from, We can save it till then if you like. You can ask a question. Feel free to ask it if you like. Type it in the chat box. Let's see. You're welcome. And I'm going to wrap this up pretty soon.
Jane says, "Can I speak?" No, Jane. If you want to type your question in, we're glad to answer them real quick. We're going to be closing up soon. We're glad to answer your question if you want to type it in quick, but we can't put you on voice chat because, frankly, we're egotistical. I know, because we don't know you.
April says that she's watched a lot of videos on YouTube of people offering like a ton of different bonuses. She says who to buy from is more important. This is about trust. So why we talk about the whole call here is why we talk about like spamming doesn't work. People buy from people that they know, like, and trust. And sometimes it's not even the best bonus or whatever. It's the person that they like. It's the person they say, okay, this person actually, like, when I write them a message, they answer me, they give me good support, they actually care. Like that's, and I'm sure, Brett, you've had people that have messaged you saying, I specifically bought from you because I like you. And maybe, I'm sure this has happened to you as well too, Brett, is you've had people message you and say, hey, there's this product I'm going to buy. Do you have a link for it? Can I get a link?
Yes, absolutely. No, like, trust.
Yep. They'll just ask. They don't care. They're not trying to get anything from you. They know that they're going to buy it. Might as well buy it through you. And you can do that exact same stuff. As far as I understand, kind of what you're talking about, Janine, you can, as far as branding features go, you can, if you're emailing people, you could always, if you want to put an image of yourself in the email, if that kind of branding is what you're talking about, being able to email people with your branding in it, you could put an image of like your picture or your logo or something in your email if you wanted to. Neither Brett nor myself do that, and Brett is very big on branding. If you notice, Brett puts a lot of his branding material on all his thumbnails and everything like that for his videos, and he doesn't put a bulldog or whatever in his picture in his emails.
The only branding I do in my emails is every single email I've ever sent over 10 years has started with the same phrase. Hey guys, Brett here.
Yeah, and it's from Brett Rutecky. Janine says she uses some other software for email marketing, and I have to make my emails more prettier. That's one of the biggest mistakes that I see people make, is they think their emails need to be really, really pretty. They don't. People are opening them up on their phones. People are opening them up on their browser. Like, no one cares about having a pretty email. I mean, maybe that's something that's important for you, and maybe you're in the beauty niche or something, and that's really important. But in general, basic, like, text-based emails, maybe with an image, if that's what you want to do, you can put an image in it, but basically text-based simple emails, they work the best. Don't try to make them pretty. My advice to you. Alan says, I'm all in. I was confused about the bumps from a different offer. Okay, awesome. Alan, congrats. Thank you. Glad to have you in. You're welcome, Janine. And I am going to wrap this up. Widar says, I don't buy if it's a long list of bonuses. It's destroying the trust and value of the main program. Awesome. Guys, thank you so much for coming on here today. Congratulations to everyone who purchased. Even if you didn't purchase and you are here until this time, thank you so much for watching and hanging out with us. I wish you the best in your email marketing journey. I hope you find what you're looking for, because doing email marketing is definitely the most important part of, like, if you talk to all the people that you're on their email list, all these different affiliates and all these different businesses online, you talk to them over and over and over again, that your database, your email list, that's your customers. That's a way of talking to them. Everyone's on email. But thank you so much for coming. Brett, is there anything else that you wanted to say before we let him go?
No, I think we covered everything. Thank you. And it's a Sunday. I know for some of you it's really late. For some of you it's really early. Either way, I appreciate you taking the time to spend with us. If you decided to buy IML, thank you for that. If you didn't decide to buy IML, that's fine. I hope you still got some value from this call. Mike and I always try to teach, not just sell on these calls. So I hope either way you got some value, and I appreciate you spending the time with us.
Have a great week, or rest of your weekend. Thanks.